when I saw this image here, it made me think of one thing, and I'm curious about this with regards to Dune or even some of your work of late, which is how important those kind of like concept art shots are, because they're really important. Like they actually are in the first step of like defining the look and feel of the movie. And often in those worlds in which the concept artist or in some other form, they create these rendered images that become like the template shots for the movie. Often they do have like kind of incredible lighting. And I've had the same effect. I've had the same reaction where I'm like, I just want to replicate that. That alone is beautiful. Okay, now it's my job to try to replicate it. It's interesting because a shot like this is very much in the world of like, you know, previs lighting and other things in which it can actually do things that are right now currently really hard to replicate, but they're quite beautiful. And I'm become sort of obsessed wanting like the previs lighting to allow you and I and other DPs who are working with previs and working in this world to also collaborate that early on, and even like then be able to say, yes, this is not just a beautiful image, but it's executable, and this is how we'd execute it with the modern film tools, whatever they might be, even if you have to do it with like an LED or an HMI or some tool that actually exists in photography.
I mean, what is super exciting now is that you're right, in the Unreal Engine, that you can create proper sunlight and you can create this look, and you can convince everybody that that's possible until you are the one having to put up the 18K and flag it, and it's like, this doesn't
exactly.
So you're right, we need to take that knowledge about what's possible with our tools, but there will come a day, and this wasn't the day, but there will come a day where we create the world in Unreal, the environment, and then we just shoot our plates,
right? And
we just shoot our humans, to go inside that. Now, in this case, we did not do that, but I see a world in about 3 or 4 years where, you know, if we take, let's say the closer version of the Sardaukar coming through the sun, there will be a day that we are able to say, okay, design the world in Unreal, and then we can create our rays of light, our cutting with our rays of light, and because our HMIs are closer and the cut's closer, so we can put our tools and use them in an Unreal sort of environment. So that day is not right now with us, but that day is close.
Yeah.
So I'm excited by that prospect because, you know, it's going to create a look that we've not been able to achieve in filmmaking before.
Yeah,
which
I agree.
I feel like, you know, that this particular scene feels like we've found a great location that suits the purpose. And in fact, we didn't. We created it.